news is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Ramney Tertola Pier Park, NV Salon, Spa, Nail and Barbershops, the Wellness Center, Medical and Behavioral Health Clinics, Tissely Cross, Deliciously Smooth Cider, HOV Medical, and Digicel. Sign up for Digicel Plus Home Light Bundles, faster internet, movies and sports. On Tuesday, 31st of October 2023 at 8:58 a.m., the principal of the Jost Dyke Primary School reported swampy school grounds and water seepage in some classrooms as a result of the rains experienced over the last few days. Consequently, teachers were instructed to continue with online learning until the grounds are dried and the conditions of the learning environment was more conducive to teacher and student use. Parents were notified and the ministry personnel were dispatched to the island immediately to assess and seek to remedy the situation. A response in part to JTV from the Ministry of Education today, October 31, after irate parents contacted us expressing disgust at the state of affairs at the Jost Dyke School. Here is that conversation with one parent who spoke on behalf of others.
My name is Mrs. Bryan, and I have a son coming at Jost Dyke Primary. When we got here, the whole school is flooded, inside out. The pond from next door stinks. I can't put it any better than that. It stinks. The odor coming in and the mold everywhere is wet. We cannot have any school. So what we're asking, please, what can we do to this situation? Because we're supposed to be having midterm tests and coming up, and the children have to stay home because of all that. We have children coming that have situation, asthma, allergy, different ailments, who cannot sit in this. Our teachers who are also not well, I have to be in this on a day-to-day basis. When the rain falls, I mean, everything is in a mess. It's total chaos. So what can you do for us? That's the question now.
Okay, so is this situation one that arose just yesterday for the new week, or it has been persistent?
This has been here. This has been consistent. Just to a little bit of rain, and the whole place is flooded.
Okay, was this brought to the attention of the Department of Education?
Yes, miss. It has been from time to time. We have been calling. Every time this happens, we have been calling. We have been sending information, pictures, videos. We have been sending in letters and so on. We have done it all. And up to the time, we haven't gotten a response. And we got trailers to fill in. And the whole trailers are now leaking. We got tents, and the whole tent having mold. And those things are not healthy for our children, much less our teachers.
Okay, have you heard from the district representative on this?
The district representative? Yes, we have. He has known about it, and he is here once or twice a month.
Okay. So what's the action right now? What is happening on the ground right now? I understand that you guys received the 911 emergency call from the principal of the school this morning to come out.
Well, we are here right now, and everybody has to take home their children. And I don't know what to do now because I have to go back to work. I have to stay home yesterday. I can't stay home today again because that is a risk for my job, or I'll feed my child if I stay home. So what I'm going to do with him right now, I don't even know. I don't have anybody. Everybody works. I don't have anybody to stay with him.
Okay.
You cannot leave a 6-year-old in the house by himself.
Okay. All right. So there are a lot of parents that are out there right now at the school.
We're all here. We're all here, and we see the situation. It's not like it's word of mouth. We see all. We're right here now, standing.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, parent.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Subsequently, we spoke with a district representative, Honorable Melvin Mitch Turnbull.
Yes, Kathy. Because of the floods from 3 weeks ago and the rains that have now continue to fall in this territory over the weekend and even into day before. The school at Jost Dyke is uninhabitable. The principal has taken a decision which I stand completely in support of her decision, that the students should not be at that school, that the Ministry of Education and the powers that be need to take a closer look at what is going on at Jost Dyke Primary School. Kathy, you would remember, and the people of Virginia will remember, even after the tents, the containers were set up, there were issues, and I reported it in the House of Assembly, and even I think on your platform, Kathy, here at JTV, that they were leaking. Now in the containers is leaking. The grounds are soiled. That sediment is not going to run off for the next 4 or 5 days. The mold in the school is making the teachers and the students sick, and Principal Biden, after all that she has done over the years to fight and keep school open, when against my own good judgment, because she fought on behalf of the students and the teachers for the Jost Dyke community. So today, Kathy, I am in full support of her and her decision, and the parents who have now united on the island of Jost Dyke to ensure that something be done. So there's a brand new school that is completed. The contractor basically had given a date that he would be finished and have school ready for January. But in speaking with him just a few weeks ago, I think we can move very quickly and very swiftly to make the classrooms available so that the students can move into the school over on the hill that is newly built and have school continue there for the rest of the year. And while the school term is out, the guys can continue to work or even finish up the other side of the buildings and have the students occupied on one side. The school is big enough to be able to do both things at the same time. But I don't believe that we should continue to have our students in an environment that is not conducive for learning, not is healthy, and not safe for the teachers and the students. Because the next thing we don't want to happen is there become a health outbreak or sickness, or somebody fall and gets injured. So I believe safety is of utmost importance, and I am standing with the principal, I'm standing with the community that I represent there in Jost Dyke to ensure that attention is brought to the situation, and not just a fix, but a remedy that would make everybody comfortable. And my solution, Kathy, not just complaining about the problem, my solution is that we ready the Jost Dyke Primary School and have the students finish out the rest of the school year over in the new building, and we can go through the ceremonies and all the fancy things that we normally do for January, the beginning of the new school term in January. That is my position, Kathy.
Now, the ministry said that it had hoped that the new school would have been ready for educators and students at the beginning of the school year in September, but was notified of delays to the project in July of 2023, which extended the end date to October 15, 2023. Now, on October 25, the Ministry of Education said they received an updated report from the Recovery and Development Agency, RDA, citing December 15 as the new date for the completion of the project as a result of material delay, primarily due to protracted lead time in procurement and logistical challenges experienced by the contractor. The new move-in date is now set for January of 2024. The Ministry of Education acknowledged that the school on Jost Dyke is subject to constant flooding, as this has been the case over the years. This is one of the main reasons why the construction of a new school was prioritized and is currently in the final stage of completion. The recent unprecedented rains over the weekend caused much flooding in several areas, including the Jost Dyke School. Thus, due to the effects of the inclement weather and the lack of electricity, the ministry made a decision for students to remain home on Monday, October 30, 2023. The ministry says in a statement to JTV. Now, the Ministry of Education is said to be working closely with the principal to find a solution to the current situation to ensure that the students of Jost Dyke have access to education in a safe learning environment, and says the completion of the new structure is a priority as it is the best long-term solution to the current situation. Meantime, parents have taken to the streets of Jost van Dyke calling for action immediately and further expressing their frustrations.
Teachers and students getting sick from mold.
We need change.
We fed up. We had enough.
Enough is enough.
Yes, we are here at the new school and we appreciate the new school, but at the same time, the teachers and students are suffering from mold. So we got to do something. At the same time, we cannot have them living in the pond like a duck. Come on, we need help.
Yes, we need assistance. Right now, the school is full of water. That's harboring mosquitoes. Mosquitoes is diseases you're carrying right there. We need help now. We need some kind of assistance.
Children getting sick, teachers getting sick. They need help. They need help like now.
With this JTV News Update, Kathy Richards.
We know that where you choose to bank matters, and it is your vote on what your funds do in strengthening our community. As your official Bank of Paradise, we invest and support the lifeblood of our economy by helping in the realization of personal goals for homeownership, education, and entrepreneurial visions, which support small businesses. We make it our place to connect with persons and worthy causes, and we have been doing so for more than 30 years. Where your money goes and what your dollars empower are your choice. And we thank you for choosing us, a bank that gives where it matters the most, for you, for our community, and a happier tomorrow. The National Bank of the Virgin Islands.
Everyone looks to the future, but no one truly knows what the future holds.
The number of people under the age of 20 with type 2 diabetes could increase by 49% by 2050. Let it be known that we all have a 30% chance of developing hypertension.
Globally, more than 300 million people of all ages suffer from depression.
More than 60,000 young adults aged 20 to 39 are diagnosed with cancer each year. Obesity leads to problems such as stroke, heart disease, and kidney failure.
No matter your race, age, or color, we are all at risk.
These diseases can be managed or prevented if caught early.
But with the right medicine and the right doctors to keep us on a path to live a robust and healthy life,
we will live well.